Hello, how you guys doing today? I'm doing all right. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Tom, you can't bottle it up, but that first half last week, you guys really looked like yourselves, 18 points, looked like you're headed to a 35-point game. We won't
Yeah.
talk about the second half
Yeah.
right now, but that's how much of seeing you do it, right? Seeing you guys go out there and actually do it, can that lead to good feelings?
Yeah, that's important. I think, those good plays kind of build on each other and, help confidence. And I think the interesting thing is it's not like there's a lack of confidence.
No.
It's just a lack of execution and our ability to do it consistently. And I think the ability to do it is one thing, but to do it consistently well has been a problem. There's spurts where it's been good and we can do kind of a lot of things the right way. And there's other times where we haven't, which leads to really where our record's at. So, I think the point is it's just we're 15, 16 weeks into the season, including the bye, and the whole season comes down to, three really important games, and this is the first of the three, and we're going to go battle our ass off to try to make it happen.
Tom, Tristan just made a second Pro Bowl. You've played with a lot of good tackles, I'm sure, in your career. What makes him just unique?
Yeah, he's done a great job since the day he got here, and we all love having him out there with us, and it's been tough not having him out there. I think when he's not out there, we all notice it. He's really learning how to be a real professional, and he takes his job seriously. He's obviously very talented. Just his size, his ability, and keep people out of the backfield. Very difficult to go through, and he's very hard to go around. So, he doesn't get beat very often. Very, very, very rarely. So, I'm really happy for him. He certainly deserves it. And just, it's. If he sticks with it, there'll be a lot more of those.
Tom, with your accomplishments and your fame, you're more than a celebrity. You're an icon. I'm sure that makes it hard for you to go out in public and do more regular things. The fact that you're still playing, we know you love the game. We know you're a competitor.
Yeah.
But in the locker room and on the practice field, you're one of the guys.
Yep.
How much of that keeps you playing football and having those type of connections?
Yeah.
Where you're one of the guys.
Sure. I think, in this environment, we're all able to do that. I think that's probably what we all enjoy most is the camaraderie. I think at the end of the day, for us, winning and losing, yeah, it's fun and it's great. But I think when we're in our 50s and 60s, we won't be talking about those things as much. We'll be thinking about the moments we shared together with just really great people. I don't think you make it to this point in life as a professional athlete without being a really great person that cares about other people, that tries to do the right thing, that's really disciplined, that's, it's hard to make it through college and high school and college and then kind of be a young professional. If you're not doing the right things and putting the team first, very consistently, those guys get weeded out pretty quickly. So, I have a lot of respect for guys who, make it this far, not because physically it's challenging. Yeah, it is. And I think the mental, emotional part is really keeps people in it. But in order to do that, you got to be a great teammate, or else the locker room kind of kicks you out. You just don't really fit in. So, the enjoyable part is the amazing relationships I've had through, 32 years of playing football between high school and college. And yeah, it's a game, but at the same time, it brings out all of probably our best sides of us and sometimes our worst sides. Not often our worst sides, probably just when we get frustrated, but usually our best sides when we're really, committed to something bigger than yourself. And I think that's what life's all about, focus on things that are bigger than yourself and, putting other people first and putting the organization first and the goals of the team first and then showing up every day with a good attitude, trying to do your job as best you possibly can.
Tom, knowing that that your preference would be to be 17-0, at this point in the year with what's in front of you and the fact that the postseason is very much still in front of this team, does the record matter?
I think it's, we can't do anything about the past, so I think we're beyond what we wish we could have been, or I think we're at where we're at, and it's we wish we won every game. I certainly do, but we haven't earned it. So if you don't earn it, then what do you expect? And we got to try to go earn it this week, and hopefully take all the lessons from 14 games and apply them toward this week. And going on the road, there's times where we've done a decent job. First couple games of the year, we did a great job. We went to Germany did a great job. There hasn't been many other times where we've done a real good job of that. So, some challenges just with Christmas and all that, but, we got to put them aside and go try to win a game. Our whole season's ahead of us. We've all worked hard to get to this point. And, try to figure out how to get a win would be really important. I'm sure it would feel really good, but again, we got to go out there and we got to earn it because this team's certainly not going to, just give it to us.
You said that you and other guys wouldn't be able to get this far in your careers without being a good person too, but you also have to be a resilient person, and I know you weren't happy with the way things ended on Sunday, and when you have those difficult games and those difficult moments, what allows you to get back up and to, keep, I guess, fighting and pushing to try and get it right the next time?
Yeah, I think just confidence in yourself, confidence in your teammates, confidence in what you're doing. I think the process of trying to get things right is more important than the outcome of things all the time. We're always, I think, so focused on wins and losses. I think I'm always focused on the process of how you get to wins, why you win and why you lose. Because sometimes the things don't go your way. I had a ball that I handed off that, I fumbled. That's, just should never happen, but it did. So, you're disappointed when you feel like you let the team down and when you could do a better job. And that's part of, why you sleep 2 or 3 hours on a Sunday night. But that's what you got to live with. And I think all these things that happen in the moment, that builds resiliency. I think part of life is dealing with things that don't necessarily go the way that you'd expect them. But you got to wake up the next day and try to go put as much as you can back into it and still believe in the people that you're with, knowing that, every game's not going to go your way, every bounce isn't going to go your way. And I think when you do find that they do go your way, you really appreciate it, you have gratitude for it, and you still try to put the same amount of work ethic into it and try to learn whether you win or lose. And, as long as you keep enjoying it, that's the point.
Was there a game, and I know you played a lot of football for a lot of years,
Yeah.
but maybe in high school, maybe even at the college or the NFL level, where you felt like you really had to pick yourself up and kind of find a new level of resilience that maybe you didn't have before?
Well, I think at different times, I think that's what it's about. It's lots of different times. Certainly, probably when you're younger in your career, where you're not really quite sure if you're going to make it, how you're going to make it. I probably haven't felt that way in a while. Just personally, I think probably younger players probably question their confidence maybe a little bit more. Some maybe, it's probably a generalization. I don't know. Probably different for everybody. But I think for me, I'm always trying to prove it to myself and my teammates that I'm capable of doing a great job for the team.
You've had more Pro Bowl selections than any player in history, but you haven't actually played in the game since '05. And normally the best reason to avoid is to have another game to be getting ready for. Just want to ask you your attitude towards that game and why you play, why you don't play that game.
Is there a game? I don't think there's a game this year, is
It's
there?
not a game, it's a flag.
Yeah, so they finally took my, watch what I've done all these years. And I see them smarten up a little bit.
Tom, are you even cherishing these moments now? Now, I know you haven't made a decision about the past this year, and you're focused on this, but where you are you even taking this in, cherishing it even more at this point where you are right now?
First of all, I shouldn't say I'm smartening up. Everyone will get offended by that, so I apologize. I didn't mean to. This is just a joke. So, am I taking it all in?
Even maybe say like appreciating it more.
Yeah, I always appreciate it. I really think since I hurt my knee in 2008, I appreciate football and every opportunity. I always felt like, at least I got a chance to walk off the field. The day I didn't, and I missed the whole season. And I think, I'm very fortunate to basically play every game that I've been allowed to play since that year. So I have a lot of perspective on, not even being out there. So, yeah, I love playing. I love playing with my teammates. I love practicing. I love working out. I love training. I love talking about football. I love talking about pass protection and run blocking and all the crazy stuff that probably is the stuff that, not many of us think about. But, yeah, it's a lot of fun for me still.
Tom, this is one of the more challenging seasons you've had from a record standpoint, for sure. Do you find some, maybe excitement, for lack of a better term, about the challenge itself? Because you're a guy that does rise to challenges.
Yeah.
You want more wins, for sure. More wins or more fun.
Yeah, I think the point is that resilience is a good thing, and I think we're all trying to learn resilience in different parts of our life. I'm trying to teach my kids about resilience, trying to teach, everyone about it, because it's important for all of us. Things don't don't go 17-0. You don't. It's just not the way it goes. So you could quit. You could quit. You could take the easy way out. You could, find a way to not play in games. I mean, I'm sure a lot of players can do that, but I don't know. I don't think there's a lot of rewards in that at the end of the day. So I feel like you gotta find the what you're learning from the challenges of losing games and the challenges of dealing with adversities, and it brings a lot out of you. And I think when you overcome them, you learn a lot from it. You can apply them in different ways of life, and I think there's a real benefit to that. As you move forward. So thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Happy holidays.